Hey, what's up everyone? This is gonna be kind of a change of pace for me because the video is in English, which is, I don't know, different. I'm gonna do my collection videos in English and Japanese. The Japanese ones are done. I'm done with those. But, well, I mean, for the stuff I've done. But, yeah, I'm gonna start off in the same order, so this one will be the English version of my meager PSP collection. But, yeah, so let's go. First off, we've got, what is the English name? Darkstalkers Collection? Darkstalkers Chronicles, I think. This is, most of these are Japanese versions, because I just get them at local shops instead of importing. But, yeah, this is Vampire Chronicles, or Darkstalkers Chronicles, and, yeah, great game. I love me some Capcom fighters. This one is a must-have for anyone who likes those. And next we've got, this is Me and My Katamari, I think. I think that's the English name, I don't know. But, yeah, Katamari Damashi on the PSP, which is good. I mean, it's essentially a Katamari game. They don't really change that much. But if you like them, you like them, so might as well get this one too. Next we have SNK Arcade Classics, Volume 1. In this one, it has a ton of fighters on it, which is okay. I like the SNK fighters, but, you know, as with anything, they get better as they go on. And you've got, like, the normal, like, World Heroes 1 and stuff, and I remember playing them in the arcade and stuff, but after 2, you don't want to go back to 1. Kind of, at least in my case. Same with pretty much all of these on here, but they're really, like, the games I wanted to play on it are things like, what's it called, Magician Lord, and stuff like that. But I like the fighters too, even though, like, the PSP, SNK ones are better than the Capcom ones, only because the button setup is perfect for, SNK games. But yeah, I don't know, if you want a bunch of SNK fighters, this is a good collection. And next we have Lord of Arcana, which is kind of like Square Enix's answer to Monster Hunter, and it's actually on the same engine as Dissidia is. So the battle is the same, except this game is kind of mediocre. Maybe it's fun if you have other people to play with, but I don't know. Actually, a friend gave me this. I didn't buy it, and their complaint was that they couldn't play it alone, and I thought, oh, I'll just try it out. Kind of boring, I guess. It's not. I guess if you like Monster Hunter, you might like this. Maybe. Who knows? And next, we have another Monster Hunter-esque game. It's God Eater. And this is the first one. I don't know. I don't think it got released in the US. I think it just was God Eater Burst there. Same for Europe. I'm not sure if the first God Eater got released. But it's pretty much like a science fiction Monster Hunter, so there's guns and big-ass swords. But actually, I like this game. Recently I've been playing it a bit. But, again, just like with all of these, you kind of need other people. Except that with this one, I actually know somebody who has it, so, like, sometimes I play with other people and it's fun. I don't know, God Eater is better than Lord of Arcana. Next we got Kurohyo, which is, well, Black Leopard, I guess, in English, but this is a Yakuza game, so it's actually a Yuga Gotoku is written down here, but it's actually a Yakuza game. It's only released in Japan. I doubt it'll be released outside of Japan, even though it was like a really awesome game. It's a lot like the PS2 and PS3 Yakuza games, except I actually think the fighting in these is more in depth than the console versions, which is strange. It's good. I really like this game. It was the reason I wanted a PSP in the first place was to play this game, and I wasn't disappointed. It was great. So yeah, get it if you can. And I guess if you don't understand Japanese, you won't get the story, but it's not so important. It's just kind of fighting in the arena a lot. So I don't know. It's probably not as good if you don't understand the story, but it's still passable. And if you like the Yakuza games, you'll like it even if you can't understand it. So good game. This is probably one of the best games on the PSP. Right here. Let's see. Next we have Patapon, which is, I don't know, I haven't really gotten into it. I only played it a couple times, and, I just can't get into the music aspect of it. I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's a bad game, I just don't think it's a great game. And I don't know, I'll probably go back to it at some point, but for now, yeah, Patapon. And next we have, this is Hototogisu, which is definitely a Japanese only release. I'm not sure what it's about. I haven't actually played it. I was given this by a friend who said it was too difficult for them to handle. But it's some kind of card battle game, which, yeah, I don't know. Eventually I'll get around to playing it, but it's kind of a samurai period card battle strategy game. I don't know. Yeah, that's Hototogisu. There's an NES version, original. Maybe it's Famicom only, but it's a series apparently. I don't know anything about it though. And next we have Silent Hill Origins, which is pretty good. I haven't finished it or anything. I heard it's really short, and I started playing it, and I got about an hour in, and then, for some reason, I lost my save data. I don't know what happened there. I think I might not have saved and just turned off the game, which is unfortunate. So I haven't actually gone back since then. But eventually I will. I really like Silent Hill. And the last bit here, we have Shin Megami Tensei Devil Summoner, which was originally released on the Sega Saturn. And I don't know if there were other ports.Maybe the PS1 has a version, though I'm not sure. And this game, it's Shin Megami Tensei game. So if you like those games, you might like this, but this one is notoriously frustrating because the conversation mechanic is extra difficult, and the I don't know, there was some kind of added mechanics to this game that made it more frustrating than it was worth. So I didn't really like this one all that much. Story's alright, but beyond that, if you want to play Shin Megami Tensei games, even the old ones, Shin Megami Tensei 2 and 1 on the originally SNES, but there's PS1 versions. You can download those and play those. And the game mechanics are similar, but minus the annoying parts in this one. So it's actually, those are better, even though this came out later. And the graphics are pretty much the same, actually, so even though it's a totally later game on a different system. But it's kind of mediocre, I think, on this one. And let's see, Persona, this is the first Persona, and a lot of people don't like it because it's a first-person dungeon crawler. But I really like this one, actually. This was a really fun game. And again, this one I played in Japanese, so I don't know if there's any differences between the English version and this version, but I heard the PSP one is a faithful port, unlike the PS1 version, which is not. Decidedly not. But, yeah. And my last game in this is, Persona 2, which is, Innocent Sin, I think, is the English name. Maybe it's written on there. Yeah, this one is Innocent Sin. There's a couple other, there's another version, which is, Persona 2 Bots. This is Sumi, and the second one is Batsu, but I'm not sure of the English names. Innocent Sin and, doesn't come to me right now. But, Eternal Punishment is the second one. But, yeah, this one is really good. If you like Persona, you'll like this. Persona 2, it's not like Persona 3 or 4, there's no, like, social links or anything like that, but, Persona 2 is a lot like Persona 1 with a, it's, not first-person dungeon crawling anymore, it's third-person, which is better. I like that better, but first one is still good. This one is better. The animation is better, there's more demons, there's more personas in Persona. Yeah, good game. So, I don't know, besides the stuff that I've downloaded on the PlayStation Store, which is not that much, that pretty much ends my PS1 intro video. So, yeah. Not so bad for the PSP there.